Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Lisa. Today we're going to be doing the Booktube Newbie Tag. I've been putting this off for a long time because I hate talking about myself, and sometimes I find these questions to be a little bit like, I don't know, weird. But we're going to do it nonetheless so you guys can get to know me and my reading style and what I have to offer for Booktube. And if you see me looking to the left, I'm looking at my computer because that's where the questions are. So the first question is, why did you start this channel? I started this channel to be a part of a community that loves books as much as I love books, and to be able to chat about them, read, like buddy read with people, and just meet like-minded people when it comes to our love of books. That's kind of why, because a lot of people in my family don't read, and the closest they get to reading is me telling them about the book, and I know they get sick of that. So I wanted to be a part of a community where I can express my love for books and people understand it. Question number 2, what are some fun and unique things you can bring to YouTube? I think some fun and unique things I can bring to YouTube is I don't know. I'm not that fun. I would say that I bring more diversity to BookTube, which I think is really needed. I bring a different perspective on different books. I always think that's good to have, to not where everyone is loving the same books. Like, not that you don't want, I want to be someone who reads books that are not just popular books. So I think that's something that's fun and unique I can bring, because I don't read many popular books. Yeah. What are you most excited about for this channel? The most thing I'm excited about is growing the community and being able to talk to as many people as I can about books and book recommendations and possibly buddy reading. I really want to get into that. So that's one of the things that I'm super excited about for this channel. It might be the biggest thing I'm excited about. And also I'm just excited because this has been a goal of mine for like a couple years, and I'm actually doing it now. And it feels good to be able to say like, hey, I started that BookTube channel. Even if it's not that successful, I still gave it a try. Question number 4 is, why do you love reading? I love reading because I love experiencing different cultures. I think of reading as meeting someone who I probably never meet in real life, and that to me is very special. I read because it relaxes me. I read because I like learning about different people and different circumstances. You can learn a lot by reading, and that's something that I take away from it often, and something that I love. What book or book series got you into reading? I'm not gonna go all the way back to like kindergarten, like first, second grade when I first started reading. I'll just say the book that kind of put me back into reading was We Were Liars by J. Asher, which now that I'm older, I absolutely hate that book. I think it's so problematic. I just hate it. But at the time, I was very naive and very ignorant, so it was one of my favorite books at the time, which I hate to say because I have so many problems with it now, that I've grown up and I've experienced life and I've taking courses on mental illness, and it's just not a good book. But that is the book that got me back into reading. So you asked, I answered, that's it. What questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? I probably would ask them how, I don't know, what is it like growing your channel and what that looks like, because I know a lot of people have, or at least I have, these expectations that, oh, I'm just gonna make these videos and people are gonna love them, and that's just not the case. So growing your channel, how did they do it? How did they build an audience and build a schedule around Booktube and what they love to do with it? Question number 7. Question number 7. What challenges do you think starting a Booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? So I work full time and child welfare, so that's something that can be a challenge because I have 9 to 5 days, but when I get home I'm able to film and kind of talk about books. It's kind of like a relaxing thing for me. I can come home, read, talk about books to this camera and things like that. When did you start reading? I started reading in elementary school. Those are my earliest memories of reading. And yeah. Where do you read? I typically read in bed, but I also read in my little reading nook that I can show you one day. It's not clean right now, but I'll definitely show it to you. But I read almost anywhere. I can read in noisy areas. I can read in quiet areas. I typically read in bed before I fall asleep, or if I don't have anything going on the weekend, I'll spend time in the living room reading. What kind of books do you like to read? So this is a good question. I like to read contemporary literary fiction. I'm slowly getting into the horror genre, which I'm super excited about because I read a lot of good horrors. And kind of satire. I do like a good satire. And I love... I just love contemporaries and stuff that is likely to make me cry. And I sometimes like quirky stuff. So I'm gonna show you now a couple of the bookshelves I have around my apartment, some of the books I have on them, and things like that. So let's go.